If the royal family had not been asked for something so strange, Duchess Sophie could have been queen. Welcome to Royal Cupcake. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell, so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming Royal Cupcake. A country asked the Duke of Edinburgh to be their king after a political change, which was a very strange request that Buckingham Palace had to politely turn down. The order of succession is a set rule that can't be broken for any reason. The British royal family knows this, but it looks like one foreign country didn't quite get it when they made a strange request to the Duke of Edinburgh in 1994. At the time, the country was going through big social and political changes, which is why they asked Prince Edward, Queen Elizabeth's youngest son, to become their leader. The charming but unusual offer was politely turned down by Buckingham Palace. But if Prince Edward had agreed, things would have gone very differently from then on. When the Soviet Union broke up in 1994, Estonia and a few other new countries sprung up in Eastern Europe. An election in Estonia's first round gave the Independent Royalist Party 8 seats in parliament. They wanted the country to be a kingdom and started looking for a good candidate for the top job. At the time, the Sunday Telegraph said that the head of the party had written to the royal family and asked Prince Edward to consider becoming king because they thought he would be perfect for the job. The country told Prince Edward how much they respected and admired him and asked him to accept a special deal because they enormously admired him. They said it was a charming idea but a rather unlikely one, when asked about the strange suggestion. Prince Edward and his wife Sophie became the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh in March of this year, which was a big change in their royal position. For Sophie, the title had a lot of meaning. Before she became queen in 1952, the late queen was the Duchess of Edinburgh. She held the title from 1947, when she got married, until she became queen. Sophie was very close with the queen, and she told the Telegraph that when Prince Philip told them he wanted them to be the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, we were a little stunned. He just walked right in and said, "Right. That would be great if you could think about it." However, this wasn't the only title the couple could have had. Before their wedding in 1999, it was reported that they would be called the Earl and Countess of Wessex, which surprised many people because they thought Edward would get a dukedom like his brothers. It was a shocking reveal that the late Queen had actually given Edward and Sophie the choice of becoming Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. This is the same title that Prince William and Kate have as Prince and Princess of Wales. But Edward turned down the deal, which was a surprise. Because he chose the title of Earl, Prince Edward was the first royal since the Tudor era to go against the norm. The choice wasn't meant to be rude to the Queen. Edward wanted to have the unique title of Earl of Wessex, which hadn't been used since the 11th century. Because he liked the movie Shakespeare in Love, which had a character named Lord Wessex, Edward allegedly told the Queen that he wanted to marry a woman named Elizabeth. In 2010, someone close to the royal family told the Telegraph he liked the sound of it and asked the Queen if he could have that instead.